Today, we're diving into a fan-favorite theme that never fails to grip audiences. When the main character gets betrayed and comes back overpowered. These are the stories where the protagonist faces the ultimate betrayal by friends, comrades, or even their own family, only to rise from the ashes stronger than ever. Whether it's through intense training, discovering hidden powers, or forging new alliances, these characters return with a vengeance, ready to take on those who wronged them. If you love jaw-dropping moments, epic comebacks, and sweet, sweet revenge, you're in for a treat. Stick around as we dive into some good anime recommendations, where betrayal turns into an unstoppable comeback. Let's get started. Vermailing Gold offers a captivating blend of fantasy and ecchi, combining magical thrills with a story of unexpected alliances. With just 12 episodes animated by Staple Entertainment, this anime packs a punch for fans of intense character dynamics and supernatural intrigue. At the heart of the story is Alto Goldfield, a hardworking student at the prestigious Ortigia Academy of Magic. Despite his excellent academic performance, Alto is at risk of failing due to his inability to complete one crucial task, summoning a familiar. Desperate to avoid repeating a year, Alto stumbles upon a mysterious ancient grimoire. In a last-ditch effort, he performs a summoning ritual, and to his astonishment, he successfully calls forth a powerful demon, Vermeil. As his new familiar, Vermeil brings immense power, but her mysterious past and the connection they forge through a kiss hide much deeper secrets. This 12-episode series takes viewers on a whirlwind journey filled with magic, danger, and intrigue as Alto and Vermeil's bond deepens. But as the story unfolds, Alto begins to realize that the power he's unlocked comes with more challenges than he ever anticipated. If you're a fan of high-stakes fantasy with a dash of romance, this anime is a must-watch. Gleipnir is a thrilling blend of action, mystery, and the supernatural, with a touch of ecchi that adds intensity to the dark, enigmatic storyline. This 13-episode series, brought to life by Pine Jam, revolves around the seemingly ordinary high school student Shuichi Kagaya, who hides a horrifying secret. He can transform into a monstrous creature. Uncertain of how he gained this power, Shuichi lives in fear of being discovered. Everything changes one night when he saves a girl, Claire Aoki, from a burning building. However, in his monster form, he accidentally leaves his phone behind. The next day, Claire confronts Shuichi, determined to uncover his secret. When he denies being the creature, she takes drastic action, pushing him off the school roof to force his transformation. As Shuichi morphs into his monstrous form, Claire seizes the moment to blackmail him, demanding answers about the mysterious world of monsters. But Claire has her own motivations. She's hunting for her sister, who has also become a monster. Reluctantly, Shuichi agrees to help her in her quest, and together, they dive deeper into a world filled with danger, mystery, and others with similar monstrous abilities. Gleipnir is an adrenaline-pumping ride filled with shocking twists, making it a must-watch for fans of dark, supernatural stories. Spare Me, Great Lord is an exhilarating blend of action, adventure, comedy, and fantasy brought to life in a 24-episode series by Big Firebird Culture. The story follows Shu Lu, a seemingly frail teenager who possesses an indomitable spirit. After losing his parents, Shu Lu juggles school, work, and caring for his adoptive sister, Xiao Yu Lu. His life takes a dramatic turn after a car accident unlocks his hidden cultivation powers, curing his physical frailty and giving him extraordinary abilities. In a world where cultivation is still veiled in mystery and the fate of those with such powers remains uncertain, Shu Lu decides to keep his newfound strength a secret. However, his quiet life is further complicated when Tian Luo Di Wang, an international organization that monitors cultivators, sets up a special cultivation training program at his school. Forced to join the program, Shulu remains determined to hide the true nature of his abilities, which are fueled by the negative emotions of others. As Shulu navigates this dangerous and unpredictable new reality, he must balance his desire for a normal life with the growing threat of being discovered. With comedic moments and high-stakes action, Spare Me, Great Lord delivers a thrilling narrative where the protagonist's power and the world around him continually evolve. Fans of fantasy and cultivation stories won't want to miss this epic adventure. Guilty Crown is an intense, emotionally charged action drama with a thrilling sci-fi twist, brought to life by the renowned studio production IG. Spanning 22 episodes, this series explores a dystopian future where Japan is in the grips of chaos after a devastating event known as Lost Christmas. The apocalypse virus ravaged the nation in 2029, leading to widespread death and destruction. In response, the United Nations sent the GHQ to restore order, but instead they imposed a brutal regime, stripping Japan of its autonomy. A decade later, the resistance group Funeral Parlor, led by the charismatic guide Tsutsugami, fights to free Japan from GHQ's oppressive rule. Their mission intensifies when they seek to acquire the Void Genome, a vial containing immense power. When internet vocalist Inori Yuzuriha, an ally of Funeral Parlor, steals the vial, she becomes the target of GHQ's antibodies forces. Desperate for refuge, she crosses paths with Shu Uma, a socially awkward high school student and one of her biggest fans. Shu's life changes forever when he unwittingly shatters the Void Genome, gaining the power of the Kings, a mysterious ability that allows him to draw out powerful weapons from others' hearts. Now, thrust into the heart of the resistance, Shu must learn to wield his new power and fight for Japan's freedom, all while grappling with the weight of his newfound responsibility. Guilty Crown offers a gripping narrative filled with action, deep emotional conflicts, and breathtaking visuals, making it a must-watch for fans of high-stakes drama. Ari Fureta, From Commonplace to World's Strongest, is an exhilarating action-adventure fantasy that takes viewers on a transformative journey. Spanning 25 episodes and brought to life by Asred and White Fox Studios, this series tells the story of Hajime Nagumo, a 17-year-old otaku whose ordinary life is turned upside down when he and his classmates are suddenly transported to a fantasy world. Tasked with saving mankind, his classmates receive powerful, combat-ready abilities, but Hajime is left with a seemingly weak transmutation skill, which leads to him being mocked and belittled. During a dangerous expedition in the Great Orcus Labyrinth, Hajime is cruelly betrayed by one of his own classmates and falls to the bottom of an abyss. Struggling to survive against terrifying monsters and harsh conditions, Hajime's will is tested to its breaking point. Desperate to escape and return home, he resolves to do whatever it takes to survive, embracing the darkness within him. His fate changes when he encounters Yue, an imprisoned vampire, who becomes his first ally in the labyrinth. Together with Yue and others they meet on their journey, Hajime undergoes a radical transformation, evolving from a weak outcast into the world's strongest. This series is a thrilling tale of survival, vengeance, and self-discovery, filled with intense battles and emotional moments that will keep viewers on the edge of their seats. If you enjoy underdog stories with dark twists and a compelling protagonist, Arifureta is a must-watch. Tower of God is a mesmerizing blend of action, adventure, drama, fantasy, and mystery, animated by Telecom Animation Film. With 13 episodes and a second season currently airing, this series is a gripping tale about ambition, sacrifice, and the pursuit of desires. In the tower, regulars are summoned with the promise that their deepest wishes, be it wealth, power, or even something greater, will be granted if they can reach the top. For 25th BAM, life had always been confined to a dark cave, with only a distant light and a girl named Rachel to brighten his world. Rachel teaches Bam about the world beyond his cave, but when she chooses to leave him to climb the tower, Bam's existence is turned upside down. Determined to follow her, Bam miraculously opens the tower's gates, despite not being chosen. As an irregular, Bam's presence sends shockwaves through the tower, marking the beginning of his epic journey to reunite with Rachel. Along the way, he faces trials, dangerous adversaries, and encounters allies who will shape his destiny. Tower of God weaves together a complex narrative filled with high-stakes action, mysteries, and emotional depth, making it a must-watch for anyone drawn to tales of perseverance, power, and the unknown. Sorceress Stabber Orphan is a gripping action-adventure fantasy filled with drama and magic, beautifully brought to life by Studio Dean in a captivating 25-episode series. The story follows Krylansalo Finrandi, once a prodigious sorcerer in training at the prestigious Tower of Fangs, where he studied alongside his foster sister, Azali Kite Sith. Their promising future is shattered when a dangerous experiment goes horribly wrong, transforming Azali into a monstrous dragon. Instead of helping, the elders at the tower choose to cover up the incident, banishing Azali and silencing the truth to protect their reputation. Furious and determined to save his sister, Krylansalo renounces the tower, adopting the name Orphan, and sets out on a personal mission to restore Azali to her original form. 5 years later, Orphan's quest to find a cure has come to a halt, but fate intervenes when he unexpectedly crosses paths with Azali again. Still lacking a solution, Orphan faces increasing pressure as a group of hostile sorcerers begin hunting her down, leaving him with little time to save her. As the past resurfaces, Orphan must confront not only his former teachers, but also the deep bonds and betrayals that shaped his journey. With its richly developed characters and high-stakes magical battles, Sorceress Stabber Orphan is a thrilling tale of loyalty, redemption, and the lengths one will go to save those they love. Unlimited Psychic Squad is a high-octane action series with thrilling supernatural elements, masterfully animated by Manglobe in a tightly packed 12-episode run. The story revolves around Kyusuke Hyubu, an ES peer who was betrayed long ago and has since become one of the most powerful beings of his kind. Now a fugitive, Kyusuke leads a dangerous life on the run, but beneath his fierce exterior lies a compassionate soul dedicated to protecting other ESPers from the cruelty of humans. Kyusuke's mission is to rescue ESPers who have been mistreated, using any means necessary, often involving force and rebellion against the human systems that oppress them. Over time, his relentless efforts have earned him a devoted following of rescued ESPers who join him in his cause. Together, they form PANDRA, a covert group that stands in defiance of the human world and fights to secure the safety and freedom of their kind. Unlimited Psychic Squad weaves a complex narrative of revenge, loyalty, and justice, offering viewers intense battles between ESPers and their human adversaries. As Kyusuke's past unfolds and his moral compass is tested, the series delivers action-packed sequences and emotional depth, making it a must-watch for fans of supernatural power struggles. If you're looking for a fast-paced, gripping series filled with extraordinary abilities and a fight for survival, Unlimited Psychic Squad will keep you on the edge of your seat. Welcome to Demon School. Iruma-kun is a delightful mix of comedy and fantasy, offering viewers a whimsical escape into the underworld. With 65 episodes animated by Bandai Namco Pictures, the series follows the misadventures of Iruma Suzuki, a 14-year-old boy who has endured a lifetime of hardship due to his irresponsible parents. Things take an even stranger turn when Iruma learns that his parents have sold him to the demon Sullivan. However, instead of facing a grim fate, Iruma discovers that Sullivan simply wants a grandchild to pamper and adore. Sullivan enrolls Iruma in Babils, an elite school for demons, where he becomes Sullivan's cherished heir and is showered with affection. Despite his human identity, Iruma attempts to blend in with the demon students, hoping to avoid detection. But his life at Babils quickly spirals out of control. Iruma soon learns that Sullivan is not just any demon, he's the chairman of the school, and there are high hopes for Iruma to become the next demon king. To make matters worse, he unintentionally performs a forbidden spell in front of the entire student body, thrusting him into the spotlight. From this moment on, Iruma's quiet life is replaced by one outrageous situation after another. Packed with charm, humor, and unexpected twists, welcome to Demon School. Iruma-kun is a heartwarming journey that promises to keep viewers entertained with its quirky characters and magical hijinks. The Legend of the Legendary Heroes is an action-packed fantasy adventure that delves into the darker side of power, magic, and destiny. With 24 episodes produced by Zex, this series follows the journey of Rainer Lute, a talented mage burdened with the cursed power of the Alpha Stigma, a rare ability that allows its bearers to analyze all forms of magic, but one that is feared for the destruction and death it inevitably brings. Once a promising student at the Roland Empire's Magician Academy, Rainer's life is turned upside down after a devastating war claims the lives of his classmates. In the aftermath, he makes a vow with his best friend, Scion Astal, to create a peaceful and orderly nation. Now that Scion has risen to the throne as the King of Roland, he tasks Rainer with a dangerous mission: to search for relics of the legendary heroes from the past, relics that hold immense power and may help secure the kingdom's future. Accompanied by the fierce and beautiful swordswoman Ferris Eris, Rainer embarks on a perilous journey across lands filled with magic, political intrigue, and hidden threats. Along the way, he grapples with the mysteries of his cursed eyes and the tragic destiny that looms over him. The Legend of the Legendary Heroes offers an epic tale of adventure, loyalty, and the struggle for peace in a world where power comes at a great cost, making it a must-watch for fans of rich, character-driven fantasy. Redo of Healer is a controversial yet gripping blend of action, adventure, drama, and fantasy, with erotica elements that add an intense layer to its dark narrative. With 12 episodes produced by TNK, the series tells the harrowing story of Keiaru, a hero who was once celebrated for his powerful healing abilities. Instead of walking the heroic path he envisioned, Keiaru was betrayed and subjected to unimaginable torment, exploited for his powers by those he trusted. During his years of suffering, Keiaru realized that his healing magic could do more than just mend wounds. It allowed him to absorb the memories and abilities of those he healed, slowly making him stronger. By the time he reaches his peak power, he has already endured years of pain and lost everything he once held dear. But Keiaru is not content to let his tragic fate be the end of his story. In a desperate move, Keiaru unleashes a powerful spell that rewinds time, returning him to the period before his torment began. Armed with his newfound knowledge and abilities, Keiaru embarks on a brutal quest for vengeance, determined to punish those who betrayed and tortured him. Redo of Healer explores the themes of justice, revenge, and the moral complexities of wielding absolute power, making it a dark and intense watch for fans of twisted fantasy tales. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this list of anime, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome anime content. Let me know in the comments which of these shows you're excited to watch, or if there are any others you'd add to the list. Stay tuned for more recommendations, and as always, happy watching!